Soccer.
Yeah, they're pretty difficult at times, but it got voted for best family game.
I'd have to go Splatoon on that one.
Okay. And that's understandable because it's a fun, different style of shooter.
Yeah.
It's really, really different. I mean, it won Best Shooter at the Video Game Awards, but I actually have to go with Disney Infinity 3.0 because 3.0 actually introduced the Star Wars, and they just released more Star Wars characters from Episode 7. So I think that's I've played Disney Infinity before. Skylanders Supercharger, Superchargers. It was really a dull release. It was almost like they're starting to add a little bit too much.
I think Skylander's starting to get at the end of its rope.
Yeah, man. And Lego Dimensions, it was a pretty good go. I think they did a good job. It was a good release. Which a lot of that stuff is very pricey, though.
But is Lego Dimensions like a multiplayer game?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's just Legos. It's like a Lego game, but you just have it like Skylanders. You go to the store and you buy like whatever pack, and then like it's all these Legos like together. But it's not a game that it's not a Lego game I'm gonna play. I love Lego games. Yeah. I love playing them with my wife. But Lego Dimensions, it's just you have to buy so much to really enjoy the game. So it's just not something that I'm going to play. So sports games, we have a little mixed. We have a couple of racing games mixed in with regular sports, but it's all somewhat sports. Sports games, we have FIFA 16, Forza Motorsport 6, NBA 2K16, Pro Evolution Soccer 2016, and Rocket League. So out of all of these, I've got to choose Rocket League. It's by far one of my favorite sports kind of racing game to come out. And it's really a perfect type of game to kind of merge into a sports genre because outside of racing, you're also knocking around a soccer ball. But it's it's like such a fresh game. It's something that's really never been done before. And it's just fantastic. I love it. It's a really, really great game, and I cannot wait to see more content come out for this game. What about you, Skelly?
I just started getting into soccer this year. Now it's been about 9 months that I've been really adamantly following soccer. And FIFA 16 has helped me get into it a lot more than I was. So I'd have to go with FIFA 16 on that one.
Okay. What was one of the biggest things you really liked about FIFA 16? Did they change a lot of stuff from the last game?
See, I haven't really played too many FIFAs in the past. Yeah. So I don't really know too much about what's been added or anything like that. I did play FIFA 15, but I only really play online. Like with Torin and like random people online all the time. So they did add a lot as far as gameplay goes. Like your crosses, at first when the game first came out, they were way overpowered, but they've added crosses. They added body fakes where you're not touching the ball and you're, faking with your whole body rather than with the ball. They added a few little gameplay tweaks over what I've seen in the past, and it just overall made the game a lot more fun and more realistic.
Okay. All right. So we're moving along down through this list. Best multiplayer game. Skelly, let's go ahead and go with that one, man.
All right. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Destiny the Taken King, Halo 5 Guardians, Rocket League, and Splatoon. What would you be going with on this one? What are your thoughts on that category?
It's one that's not listed.
Which one? Oh, no.
Star Wars Battlefront. I'm sorry, man. I know people are going to disagree with me, but it's definitely my favorite multiplayer game of the year, dude. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I love the air battle mode. I love the Walker Assault. I love the regular team deathmatch. I love the hero hunt. Heroes versus villains.
Oh, Heroes versus villains is, I have to say, a lot of fun.
I love it.
I just wish there was more heroes and more villains.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking, because I have the season pass, they're saying they're coming out with 4 new characters. I'm thinking I would love it if they came out with the 4 new characters being the good ones being Rey and Finn from episode 7, and then the evil ones being Kylo Ren and like the new female stormtrooper.
Oh, Captain Phantasma.
Yeah, I would love it. Love it. I think it would be fantastic additions to it. Plus, they have 16 new maps coming too. So, and I think a total of 4 new modes and like 20 new emojis and all this other stuff. So I'm really excited. So that's definitely my best multiplayer game of the year. What about you, Skelly?
I'd have to go with Rocket League.
Rocket League over Halo 5?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Have you not been playing Halo much?
Not much. I've been playing more Call of
Is
Duty.
it disappointing, bro?
To me, it's not really disappointing, but there's not enough there for me.
Okay.
I've played like regular multiplayer just like I have in all the other Halos, and it was fun. Yeah. Nothing new. I've played the new Warzone game that they have, or game type, and people are dumb.
Yeah.
And I don't like playing with a lot of random people that aren't communicating, that are just doing their own thing rather than focusing on winning.
That's understandable, though.
So you gotta give it to Rocket League. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it on PC. Can't wait for it to come out on Xbox One.
All right. Well. We have came down to the amazing award of Game of the Year. And the Game of the Year contenders are Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, Super Mario Maker, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So, all these games on here are fantastic games. And I've played all of them but Super Mario Maker. I know some people think that I'm going to vote for Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. I am not. The reason being is something I'm going to talk about in a couple of minutes. But my game of the year of 2015 goes to Fallout 4. By far the best RPG I've played in many years. Fantastic storytelling, fantastic level design, character customization. I love the game so much. It is definitely my game of the year. So that's my vote. What's yours, Skelly?
My vote's not on the list. It's not.
Well, okay, what's your game of the year?
Batman. Arkham Knight.
Batman? What?
Yes, Arkham Knight was
dude.
Phenomenal. I loved it. The story was amazing. It was just an all around, for me, it immersed me into a game.
Bro, I am like so stunned right now, man. I really am.
Why?
I'm like, you said Batman. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I did not expect you to say Batman. Wow.
Yeah, dude, that game was so much fun.
Man. Wow, dude. You shocked me, Skelly. I really didn't expect you to like Batman, man.
Dude, amazing.
At all. Like, literally. Like, I'm not kidding you right now, bro. I am so stunned you said Batman. It's a good game, but I just didn't think it was Game of the Year.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I did.
I'm so proud of
thoroughly enjoyed it.
I'm so proud of you. All right, man. All right. Well, now we're going to move into most disappointing games of 2015. Skelly, go ahead and read off the list.
Battlefield Hardline. That came out this year?
Yeah.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5? Did that even come out? Evolve?
It tried to.
Yeah, it tried. Evolve? That's freaking tripped out the gate. The Order 1866. Need for Speed. Did that game run over 1 frame per second?
Huh?
Did Need for Speed even run over 1 frame per second?
Bro, I don't know, man. It's pretty bad.
And the PC version of Batman Arkham Knight. Wow.
Now remember, you can add.
Yeah. You know what I'm adding.
Because I'm adding something.
You know what I'm adding.
Add.
I'm adding Star Wars Battlefront. Ugh. That game was severely disappointing after all the hype they put into it, how amazing this game was going to be, how much content there was going to be, how big it was. And it stumbled. And I just didn't get into it. I played the beta. I played the 10-hour EA access.
But you liked the beta.
I did because I was hoping for more. I knew the beta was a slightly scaled back version of the full game.
Yeah.
I didn't know the beta was basically going to be not much less than what the full game was.
Yeah.
There wasn't much more added into the full game. And I played the 10-hour EA Access trial that they have, which is the full game. You get it for 10 hours. And I just couldn't get myself hyped enough to buy it.
That's fine. I forgive you, Skelly. I can't believe you said that was the most disappointing game. It's alright. It's okay. My most... Okay, so we had Battlefield Hardline, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, Evolve, The Order 1886, Need for Speed, Batman Arkham Knight PC Edition, Star Wars Battlefront, and... Oh, man. It hurts me.
I can't believe you're going to do this.
My most disappointing game of 2015, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Totally disappointing. It did not feel like a Metal Gear title to me. And a lot of people have been asking me when I was going to review the game. I beat it. I did like the game. I thought there was a lot of great things about the game, man. I really did. But it didn't feel like Metal Gear, man. Like, it didn't... It was so weird, bro. It's so weird, man. Like, how do I explain it the best way? Best way of explaining it. Best way of explaining it is like this. Okay. My favorite Metal Gear titles were Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. Now, I know that's not the actual year... it's not lined out properly year-wise, but Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 were by far my favorite games because it heavily focused on story. You know what I'm saying? Like, extremely... Excuse the noise. My wife is in there looking for stuff right now to wrap gifts. So... they heavily focused on story. Now, when Peace Walker came out, there was a lot of times in Peace Walker that you were playing the story mode of the game, and then you ended up having to do some side missions to rescue people and so on and so forth, whatever else. And it was okay. I wasn't a big fan of it. Well, the biggest thing about Metal Gear Solid 5 that really disconnected me from the series disconnected me from this game was all of the fucking side missions, bro. Like, there's so many side missions in the game. Like, I love the fact that it's open world. Totally love the fact it's open world. But the way the side missions were lined out, there's a lot of times that you can scroll through a bunch of missions and stuff, and you can do all these side missions. We'll come to find out some of the side missions that you're doing are actually connected to main storyline levels that you haven't even gotten to yet. I mean, and it just didn't make any sense to me, dude. It made no sense to me. Graphics-wise, gameplay-wise, even the main story, whenever I focus on the main story, I love the main story. I think Kiefer Sutherland did a fantastic job as Snake. I really loved a lot of the main battles, but there was not enough boss battles in the game. There was, like I said, it was weird, man. Like, it just didn't feel like Metal Gear. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why it didn't feel like Metal Gear is because Konami and Kojima were really at odds. Konami was upset that he was spending so much money on